Welcome back to the next episode of Avowed. Alright, so we're in camp here. We just got our,
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
no mind at all.
It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Oh.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn.
Okay.
Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
You
So do
snore.
I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right. That's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered on, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
I'll take your word for it.
I love this. So they banter between each other. That's pretty hilarious. Kai, you're a blessed Nimdude of the highest order. That's great. Okay, so hold on a second. So it said I have some companion points here. So, companions. Yeah, we get Giada. So she's got Purification. Giada calls forth an invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25% of their max health. Okay, so she's a support character, kind of. Grants all allies a shield that provides temporary health for 20 seconds. Giada increases the move speed and attack speed of all. Okay, that I like. Acceleration. Attacks heal all allies by a small amount. Wow. She's got four skill points, so I can level a couple of, I can level these to 2 or 3 here. Allies empowered by acceleration use their speed to gain 15% damage reduction. I really like acceleration here. That seems really powerful. Let's get that. She's currently got Purification equipped. Barrier. This is only healing for, yeah, small amount. I guess I could level up. Yeah, let's level this up. Allies empowered by acceleration gain damage reduction, increases the duration. Oh, that's quite good. Time shift. Lower their cooldowns of their abilities. And then let's level up the Purification. So it heals allies by 50% of their max health instead of 20? Is that what it does? 25, yeah. So it doubles it. Enemies within the range of Purification are interrupted and knocked back. Increases damage reduction of allies by 20 seconds. Increases the damage reduction? Let's go with Essence Pressure. Knock back the enemies when I heal. And then she's got one more skill point. This is tough. I have too many skills to put on my, like, I don't have enough numbers on my keyboard. Like, there's not enough keyboard shortcuts to do all this. I mean, I could give her another ability, but I'll go with Reconstruction here. I'm not sure how we're gonna arrange all that, those abilities, but okay, so currently we've got Ancient Soil. That's the main quest. She wants us to go to Nakutedek. We've got to go back to Sansa here. We've got to find 3 pieces of the idol as well. We've got to figure out what's happening with Kai. We've got to do this bounty as well. I think I'm going to do the bounty next. And then this stupid thing. Maybe Giada can get me in here now. Now that I have her, maybe I should go back to this at some point. Anyway, we'll get the old Nuna here first. I think. Alright, let me just make sure we don't have any, yeah, lore untouched here. Oh, there's more lore. Yes, Barath. Okay. I don't like notification icons. I did the animancy method. Okay, good. Alright, I think I have some stuff to put away here, because I've got, let's see, Emerald Splitter. This axe is amazing. common grimoire I'm going to break down. One last trick is cool, but I haven't really been using it. I'm going to break down the common wand. I've got all this equipped right now. I could keep the splitter just for funsies. Maybe I should use the splitter instead of these two. I was kind of using the shield and sword because the shield, you know, giving me a way to attack with my other loadout and then switch and be defensive as I heal. I kind of like that. I'm going to keep that. But what else do we have? We're going to break that down. +2 con. Okay, we're going to keep everything else, right?
I wish you could have seen Emerald Stair in better times.
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe we still will. Okay, let's break this down. Break down the Grimoire of Rhyme. Break down the Cuirass. Okay, that gives us a bunch of crafting materials. Let's go to the workbench. And let's create some stuff. So we can craft petrified wood branch. Craft a couple white steel chunks. Craft a couple regular steel chunks. Some Stelgar leather. Tanned hide and awakened Adra takes 3 Adra. Okay. Oh, more leather. I should always be on the lookout for more Adra. Ooh, I could upgrade my robe to exceptional for Adra. Or Hildy's hide. Takes it to 30 damage reduction. 30 damage reduction. Or upgrade my weapons. I'm not going to upgrade anything here. I think I'm going to leave it alone.
I've only passed through a few times over the years.
The evenings were cool. Fish leaped into our nets.
Wow.
Emerald Stair was everything.
They just keep
Pleasant
talking.
and abundant. Sounds like the fables old trenchers used to tell about Deadfire. Paradise.
It's cool. The banter's really sweet. Oh, yeah, I could change this enchantment. Right now it's got Rotting Cloud. Power attacks deal high poison accumulation in nearby enemies. I could go Poison the Roots. Full combo attack deals high stun and poison. Power attacks deal high poison. I like the Cloud. I have Withering Strike right now. Okay, yeah. Let's go Rotting Cloud. Sweet. Okay. And then we've got our totem here. We've got 3 of these things. Ooh, and I could stack that with the axe too. This is a much more fighter-based totem. And this with the intellect and the resolve, this is a much more, I think, magic-based. That's Ring of Fire. Yeah, okay. Who wanted to talk to me? I don't know whose icon that is on the bottom left there. Somebody wants to talk.
Hey, about earlier.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry for going off like that. I haven't talked about Tom in a while. I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much.
Didn't he say this already to me? I think he said this already, didn't he? You've got nothing to apologize for, buddy.
First time for everything, huh?
Okay, that's all.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk. Is it Marius?
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now. With her parents and all that. I mean...
Yeah.
I have no idea what actually happened there, but... she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject?
Let's talk about the Emerald Stair. I think I've asked them all this already.
I'm sure you'll find it absolutely...
I'm asking about companions here.
Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
What are your thoughts on Giada?
Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the Vreekus.
Give me the Vreekus.
Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Okay, that's enough for now. So,
If I must.
I can only, yeah, you know what? That's how I'm gonna use these skills. I just realized. Look, when I do this, her robe flutters.
Marius, I've been wondering about something.
That was weird. Every time I brought up the menu, now it's not.
How do
Oh,
we keep finding Zarops on
it's still
every
doing it a little
continent?
bit.
They don't strike me as the seafaring type.
Anyway, I don't know how to put her abilities
Zark's
in
probably
here.
stowaway on merchant.
Wizard abilities. Where's my companion abilities? I can't remember how to do that. Anyway, okay, let's get out of here. So, we're at Naku Tedek. Yeah, party management. Okay. Right. Oh, wow. Is he playing a flute of some kind? These are awesome pieces of art. Holy crap. I'm going to leave Marius back at camp. I'm going to try Giada a little bit. See how she goes. Oh, I'm dreaming again.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels.
Talking about Giada's parents.
Grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
You call that life? I doubt Giada thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her. You and I have different ideas of beauty. I thought they were monstrous. I guess there was a horrible majesty to them. Can I have one night without you butting in? I'm trying to sleep. You call that a life? No.
The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
So this god, who we're starting to think is the forgotten or lost god of the living lands, is very, tied to plants and growth and everything. Maybe tied to the land itself being constantly, like, growing. To them, what happened to Giada's parents was a good thing. They're going to live forever, right? I don't think they agreed to this. Do you think there's a way to turn them back into people?
Apple into seed. We think not.
Yeah.
They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
Yeah, see, this god in my head views them as frail shells, mortals. Yeah. You disgust me, just let me sleep. Suppose they live on in some form.
More than alive. No suffering. No end.
Weird.
Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
I'm scared of this being that's with me here. Oh, is that Giada wants to talk about something now? Can I talk to her, or does it have to be at... It has to be at camp, doesn't it?
Land itself is
Damn it
rich
to
in
hell.
essence. You can feel it.
Well, here we are at Naku Tedek, but I want to see if I can get... Okay, this was where the treasure was. I've also got to kill this bear, so I'm going to go to the ancient grotto. I think that's where the bear was. They said it was in a grotto, right? That's the only grotto on the map. So let's go check it out, and we'll see if this fight is... well, we're going to see how good Giada is. Let's test her. We'll do a quick save here, and ancient grotto. Okay. Pretty sure this is where the bear is. I don't think I've been in here yet.
I thought I had explored all of Emerald Stair. This is new to me.
Okay.
Subtle as a mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the
Oh,
strength.
there's Nuna.
Be quiet.
Wow. Sleeping in the sun. Sleeping peacefully, I might add. Wonder if I can get up on that thing. I'm sure I can get up there. I see treasure up there. If I can get up there and attack from up there. Okay, so now can I? Yeah, here's her abilities. I'm gonna replace Kai's thing with acceleration and purification to heal us. Sure. And then I have my abilities down there. Okay, let's put Snap on there. And okay, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna give him the melee attack first here. Bam! And now accelerate us. Oh, there's other guys here. Kai, get him. Oh, goddamn. Oh, wow. What did I... How did I die? What is hitting me? Oh my god, these little bastards. Oh boy, Kai's in trouble. Start healing us. Heal us.
Next one's mine.
Oh god. Oh god, Kai, help. Ah! Ooh. Little bastard. Oh. Oh, poison. Oh boy. Oh. Die. There. Kai got him. Oh shit. Oh god. Where are these guys coming from? Light him up. Oh. There we go. Heal us, heal us. There we go. Get him, Kai. Oh, what is... Oh my god, this little bastard. Oh, there we go. The book sent him flying. Spray him. There we go. There we go. Whew. Crazy fight. I should have probably switched my... Oh, I leveled up. I should have probably switched my my swollen net here. Oh, I did switch it. Okay. The talisman. Yeah, I should have switched it. +2 intellect. Chance to avoid melee damage. Or, yeah, Ring of the Peerless Marksman. Probably should have had that equipped. Okay, I don't need food. We've got some skill points. 1 skill point. Intellect 10, Perception, Dex. My con is still atrocious here. I'm gonna bring up Resolve. Abilities? 1 ability point. I could take another thing in Dex. The stamina cost of dodge is super cheap. I could level this up as well. Essence fragments drop more essence, but I don't really need that, do I? Otherwise, I could learn some spells. I could learn Fireball, for example. Fireball is always good. Corrosive Siphon. That's pretty sweet, actually. Player level 15. I can't go to level 3 here unless I go for level 15. I kind of like Returning Storm. This is kind of a good AoE thing. Kind of like Corrosive Siphon, but... Or maybe I should just take Fireball. I'm gonna unlock Returning Storm here. Right now it's tied to my Grimoire, but now I can cast it for, whatever. Okay, collect the trophy. And yeah, we don't need anything else here. Okay, great. Mushroom caps. Gotta loot all these bodies. There's old Nuna's paw. Poor Nuna. She was a glorious beast. But we had to put her down. Kai, oh, look at that. Kai knocked a dude into the water here, and he went straight down. I'll get that in a second, though. Let's climb up here. Oh, yeah. Old Nuna's been guarding some treasure, huh? Okay. Dank spores. Oh wow, you can go all the way up here. We could have fought from like up here and attacked down on against Nuna there, but nothing else back here. Okay. Let's go check this out before I keep going underwater there. Dirty cloth on the ground there. Don't see anything else I can really do here. Okay. Whoa.
No swimming, and no drinking for that matter.
No swimming and no drinking, she says. Oh. Is this like acidic? I'm hearing treasure. Aha. Very nice. I can climb back there. Definitely something up here, though. Kai?
Ready? Aim.
Thank you, buddy. Ooh. Vessel bone. Off that guy. Mice running around. Wow. Some weird stuff going on here. In this cave. Where am I going? Wow. Maxim Vidaro's journal? What? This is the guy? This is the governor? 2781 AI, we're finally leaving the Republics. I never thought I could convince so many to join this bitter Skayanite crusade. But it seems I do not grind my axe alone. When Spirienta realizes that I've absconded with the best of their animancers, they'll beg me to take my place at the seat of power. It's only a matter of time. Wow, he was super ambitious? That's why they, like, exiled themselves to this place. Skayan. Skayan is the god of secrets and deception and all that stuff. I have a son 2 years later. 7 years after that. Fiormes Averno is thriving beyond my wildest dreams. Ignacy is healthy, as is Estel. The living lands will always be the frontier to me, but this island is his homeland. His birthright. How could I ask him to leave? 2 years later. The settlement practically runs itself these days. I have some ceremonial authority over the Animancers, but I often choose not to wield it. They have big plans for Fiormes and Verno's agriculture. I would only get in their way. 3 years later. In my restless wanderings, I've found a cave that leads into some precursor ruins. The isolation, the quiet are my oldest friends. I no longer dream of the Songreda Ducala. Estel understands. Someday Ignacy will too. Estel is his wife? The Songreda Ducala is the Ducala is the duchy. So this is a position, a noble house, a noble position, maybe the highest position in the land. His ambition is gone. Now he just wants to be alone and quiet in the quiet, and yeah. Wait, what? Wow, that's a huge jump in years. How many years old is he? Wow, that's almost like 30 years later. It's been some time since I last penned my thoughts. The resentful Skaeanite who set sail for the living lands is dead. A tired, content old man has taken his place. And yet Skaen is never far from my thoughts, not as a skinless force of terror, but as a catalyst of change, an upsetter of norms. Here in the wilderness, I think I found more communion with the effigy than I ever did in my defiance. Ignacy is a good man. I have no reservations about leaving Fiormes and Verno, my legacy in his capable hands. I must rest. Wow.
I think that's Maxim Vidaro, the governor's father.
Yeah.
He's been missing, gods, 10 years now?
So
10
he was
years.
here all along.
Yeah, he came to this grotto. The Ring of the Founder. Hatred Unshackled. Plus 10% damage against enemies with full health. Wow. Once adorning the ring finger of Maxim Vidaro, founder of Fiormes and Verno, this simple leather cord is covered in dark stains that always return if washed away. A seething hatred ripples forth from this vile ring, instilling in you a bloody desire to see your enemies reduced to nothing but unrecognizable scraps of bone and viscera. Holy shit. That's what he was wearing? That's his ring? I'm not putting it on. And there's the Idol of Secret Hatred.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Wow. In a damp hollow, its sibling waits full of rage, while its previous owner decays with age. Its sibling waits with full of rage. Wow. Crazy. So this is where Vidaro finally comes and dies and meets his end. Okay. I guess I'll tell the sun. That is not what I was expecting to find back here. Holy crap. Yeah, this is where I came in. And then I went through there. Oh. There's definitely something up there. How do I get up there? Maybe the way is this way? This isn't deep enough. And this goes to Emerald Stair? Okay, hold on. They give you that little tease right there just to show you. Yeah, there's more. Yeah, that yeah, there's the poison area, but then there was another area here. I can hear it. Hold on, there was another way to go here, wasn't there? Well, there was definitely the swimming hole. Let me see if I can... swim through here. There we go. Oof. Not a great place to get trapped. I'm hearing... Oh shit, okay. Ooh. That was close. Okay, I don't see anything down this tunnel. Yes. This is what I heard on the way out. Yep. Okay. Yeah, right before the entrance. Okay, I think we did it. Got everything in there. Wow, I was not expecting to find Vidaro's corpse, so I think I'm gonna go back right now and tell the son. Which I don't know what his reaction's gonna be. Okay, so we did that. The other thing I wanted to do is this stupid treasure. Let me go here and see if I can now do it because I have the girl with me. I don't know. It said I needed some kind of fertilizer or a weed killer or something. Is that it? That's it up there. Yeah, I don't understand how I'm supposed to get in there. I feel like I've looked every which way to try and get inside that tower. And I cannot get in. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, maybe now that I have heard. There's the secret door to come back out. How am I supposed to do this? Can't order them to burn it. I'm so confused. The map points right here. Almost as if there's something I need to do here. And yet, like, it's telling me this is the way in, but it doesn't make sense. I can't get in this way. Oh. Yeah, I've dropped down there before. There's nothing there. Yeah, still doesn't make sense. I thought maybe if I come here with Giada, she would do something. I don't know. Say something. I can't climb any of these. I can't climb up any of these spots. Plus the arrow. Oh my god, there it is. I see the switch. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, that might have just opened the door on the other side. Wow, is that ever hard to spot? I must have looked right at it 100 times. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, we did it. Oh, that's so annoying. Nature's Ward. Check that out. Nature's Ward. Much better than what I have. Blocking an enemy's melee attack deals damage to the attacker. Wow, and 50% chance to remove poison. The rough bark that makes up this shield's overtaken with thick growths of spiny brambles. Though there no longer appears to be any life or new growth to these brambles, neither do they show any signs of decay. Thanks to the wicked points that the brambles end in, painful retribution awaits the foe of the shield's wielder. Wow, it looks awesome. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's equip the grimoire. Let's flip that around. That shield is gorgeous, though. Not gonna lie. That's the wind and wave. Nature's Ward, though, looks nasty. I'm gonna try that. Nature's Ward. Okay, finally. Goodness. Okay, we got old Nuna, the totem. I did the treasure map, right? Yeah, I got the Earthy Aegis. Okay, so let's go to, let's go back to Fior. I want to see what this guy says when I tell him I found his dad's corpse. And apparently his dad was full of piss and vinegar when he came out here, and I'm gonna raise this, and they're gonna beg me to come back, and blah, blah, blah. And then he had a son. And that's it. That's all it took. Having a child tempered him in a way that made him almost a pacifist, a hermit. He just... Everybody was living their lives in the city that he had set up, so he just went off and died on his own. It's so weird. Like, he didn't even tell his son, like, hey, I'm gonna go... and I'm not coming back, you know, I'm done. But, yeah.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Last
You are
bounty.
here to collect a bounty, huh?
You're a smart one. Nothing gets by you, does it?
Whose death am I recording?
Giant bear, here's its paw.
Impressive. I wonder if my theory about her is correct.
Theory. I felt a powerful presence from her, more so than the average bear.
Is that so? Huh, how fascinating. Here's hoping I get approved to study the flow of essence into the region's fauna after all this is done.
Yeah.
Perfetto. That's all of them.
Glad I could help.
As am I. At last, I can turn my attention to more important things. Oh, how I've missed my research. Oh, please take this. It's from my personal collection of essence-infused oddities. I have a feeling you will find it of more use than I would.
Okay. What did she give me? Tree of Life? What is that? A shield. Even better block efficiency? Wow. The tree depicted on this simple but well-made round shield seems to be reaching toward the sky with grassman limbs while burrowing roots dig deeply into the ground. This symbol of regrowth and withstanding the endless march of the seasons is not an uncommon one. Oh, sorry. Oops. But the fervor with which its artist composed it has imbued the shield with a small measure of the great tree's vitality. That's my current shield. That's the Tree of Life. That's gorgeous. That reminds me of Magic the Gathering, the Selesnya Guild, their icon. God, I love the weapon models. I really wish I could see them. I guess this is your way to kind of look at them. I really wish I could just see them, you know, not attached to the character, but I think I'm still holding on to Nature's Ward here. They both have exactly the same stats. They just have different perks. Wow, this slowly regenerates me. Holy shit. Okay, that's... yeah, love it. Appreciate you. Great. Let's go tell the governor. I'm not gonna buy anything from her. Where is he? He's... Vidaro Family Mansion. He's up there, right? Okay, so we gotta go around the corner here.
Please, don't tell anyone you saw me here.
It's up here.
How perfect. You believe you're anything more than a momentary distraction.
You are so frustrating. No wonder I'm getting all the attention.
What?
I forgot how anti-intellectual and childish you can be.
As if I could forget your frigid detachment, Sinia.
You are a child, Isalia. You tour outside your stratum. Leave such things to those who deserve them.
You tour outside your... Oh, no! I could have re-equipped Perception when I came into town here. Damn it! I can't go back out and have this conversation again, I'm pretty sure. What could possibly be worth getting this angry
We are not
over?
discussing anything that would benefit from an outsider's perspective.
On the contrary, a third-party perspective could give us a clarity we currently lack.
Well
True.
then, my colleague and I have both obtained the attentions of the same lover,
Oh, God.
despite obvious differences in quality.
There is no way this shrew could have won his heart without trickery. I say she should step aside.
Oh, my God. Oh, did I find a journal regarding this? This journal proves that your special friend has just been stealing research from you both. Okay, I'm just gonna
What?
show them that.
Impossible.
But if I think back, I don't believe he ever finished a drink when we were together.
Yeah.
If this is true, I won't be satisfied with just breaking things off with the lying philanderer.
Yeah. Punish him.
Yes. I assume you'd join me in a reasonable attempt at revenge.
Oh boy,
Of
that guy's in
course.
deep shit.
Let's make him suffer.
Oh God. Okay. Just doing my part. Radiates with love. LMFB. I haven't been in there, have I? Huh. This whole courtyard is decked out there. I don't think I've been in there. Okay. Yeah, I just found him. And I've got his journal, right? Ignacio? Nope, that's the butler. Where is he? Is he upstairs? Oh, I thought there was something I missed in there. Where is he? Hey, dude. There he is. Ignacio. Ignacy. How you doing, buddy?
If you'll excuse me, my time is precious.
Oh, you're gonna want to hear this. I found your father. His body's in a cave by a riverside grotto. I rooted out a camp of steel-growed paladins hiding in the wilderness. Yeah, there's so many things to tell him about. A tree ate one of your people. Okay, let's start with Ranger Dorso. She was spying.
What a disgrace.
Yeah.
Among other things, the Steel-Garrote persecute animancers.
Yeah.
They love nothing more than to unravel everything we've built here. Tell
Yep.
me, what's your interest in this matter?
Captain Escierno asked me to investigate. Purely financial.
If she convinced an Adiran envoy to unmask an Adiran spy,
Yeah, she's good
clearly
shit.
I'm not paying her enough.
Yup.
I appreciate the warning. If more Adirans were like you, maybe we wouldn't have to worry about the Steel-Garrote.
Yeah. I also rooted out a camp of steel-growed paladins hiding in the wilderness. They were gonna burn your town to the ground.
The Steel-Garrote? Here? Well, well. Apparently
Yeah.
nature is not the only foe in Emerald Stair. Worse, my rangers turned a blind eye to it.
But I just told you why, right?
It's
They had a
satisfying
traitor
curiosity.
amongst them.
Why am I hearing this from the Adiran envoy? Don't you and the Steel-Garrote share the same master?
I am my own master. I serve the Empire. They serve a god. That doesn't mean I trust them. The Steel-Growed are religious Flanax. We have nothing to do with each other.
For my sake, I'm glad to hear it.
Good.
Take this with my gratitude. And let us pray this is the last we've seen of the Steel-Garrote.
A tree ate one of your people. Do you still think there's no crisis?
No one is denying that the Living Lands is a dangerous frontier. Take Fior Mesiverno. This city has fought a war of attrition since the day my father laid the first stone. You saw for yourself what's happened to the Delamgan in recent years. We have always persisted, and nothing will change that.
Okay.
Nothing.
It's not a fight you can win. You're telling me a carnivorous tree is perfectly normal then?
Oh, it's far from perfect, but it's ours. I know the Living Lands must seem wild and untamed to one so accustomed to the comforts of court. Some of us have the distinction to call this place home, sharp edges and all. We can outlast the wilderness.
I mean, that's to be seen. I found your father in the wilderness. His body's in a cave.
You what? It's been so long since I gave up hope.
I saved the bombshell for last.
In his
He's like,
final
why
days,
didn't you
he
lead
was
with that?
Fond of going out into the wilderness,
Yeah.
and increasingly less fond of returning. Mother seemed to understand, but I never did.
He stayed in the living lands for you and trusted you to rule this place. In the end, he let go of his resentment for the Republics. I've never known a Skaanite to achieve such inner peace. In the end, he let go of his resentment for the Republics. He stayed in the living lands for you and trusted you to rule this place.
That was Father. When he looked at you, he saw your potential. Everything you could be, and none of the flaws. Maybe I'll visit him one day, when I find my courage. At least now I can. You could have
More
left me
money.
wondering, but you didn't. Thank you, Godlike.
I just took like 16, 1700 bucks off this guy.
Ignacy, I'm sorry. Are you going to be all right?
I'll be fine, Jet. You don't have to worry about me.
I'm not, but, you know, force of habit.
Do you two need a moment?
That won't be necessary. Thank you again.
Farewell for now. Good. Wrapping up a lot of stuff here. You love to see it. I would love to find out how to get into this area just over here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I jumped all along the rooftops. There's no way out there. Hi, Mom. Oh yeah, she's got the scourge or whatever it's called, dream scourge. And I've read all these notes and everything else. Okay. I guess I can't get up there. I wanna get to the other side of that that portcullis. There's definitely something over there. It looks like a whole table's been set. How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, I also know there's a secret entrance, isn't there? Ah, that could be the north side of the city, that secret entrance. Now that I found a button to open that other secret door where I got the shield, maybe I should try... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try taking a look one more time at that secret door. Let's see how this goes. Hey, buddy. Any lockpicks? Nope, you're useless. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go through here and just make sure I've purchased every, Stop sorting by quality. I'm gonna put perception back on. Resolve. Okay. Oh, that guy just... I don't think this guy has anything good. I'm looking for crafting materials. Yeah, he just has food. I just want to pop into every one of these merchants and just make sure I didn't leave any lockpicks or crafting ingredients behind. Okay. What do you have for sale? No. Wow, these guys have nothing.
None that we can see in a telescope, anyway.
I suppose that's true.
Animancers.
Someone died on Belafa.
Okay. I can pop into the gifted. Oh, that was the gifted magpie. Poria. Let's go over here. I think I've already purchased everything she has as well. Oh, Awakened Adra. Take that. Hylia's Talon. God, that's expensive. And I could get an exceptional grimoire here. Let's see. What am I rocking right now? I've got Old Kara's Grimoire. 62%, 35% cooldown. little bit better cooldown here. Blizzard, Fireball, Crackling Bolt I already have, Bristling Frost. This is a fire one. Whoa, Meteor Shower, but it's level 20. Chill Blades. Yeah, I'm not going to buy anything. Minolettos Conduit. Is this a wand? Compared to Karok's Pride. It's comparing it to my pistol. It's way shittier. It's a wand, yeah. Lots of crafting material, but I don't need to buy all this, do I? I don't think I need that stuff. I just need the special stuff. I'm gonna buy this, yeah. Health potion, and we got lots of essence potions. Okay. Thank you, Poria. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the top of... Oh, there's no fast travel up here, is there? Okay, then let's just leave out the entrance up here.
So this keep I don't understand.
Okay, I explored everything over here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. The door to the north is just past the mansion here. The governor's mansion. You looking so stern over there. Okay, we'll go out the north. Let me just check this secret door. I know there's a secret door here, and now I think there might just be a switch nearby that I missed. The way I missed that other one. Yeah. We know there's a secret door here. Ah, it's right there. God, wow, that is so hard to see. I must have looked right at it and didn't even notice the damn switch. Okay, Salvius's lab. What? Memoir of a Visionary, Volume 1. Twice exiled, it is past time I wrote my memoir. Every day of life these long years in the wilds has been its own challenge, and only the gods know it will be my time to go to their sides. When it will be my time, yeah. As my professors often said, the beginning is always the best place to start, entitled Bazos. But they are right, so that is what I shall do. Growing up in the city of Ansense was a dream. As one of the jewels of the Republic's art, culture, and science all flourished within its magnificent walls. Even as a youth, I enjoyed nothing more than studying and learning about Aora. History, natural sciences, theology, and philosophy all captured my interest at one point or another, but it was the study of metaphysics that enamored me most. Attending Ansense's academy is a worthy feat in its own right, but to do so as young as I was is nothing short of exceptional. My peers and professors called me reckless, arrogant, even dangerous. They were right, but no great discovery was made without taking risks. My fascination with the soul scared them, and when they refused my request to run experiments into the nature of life itself, I took matters into my own hands. Unfortunately, I was discovered and I was exiled for the first time. Wow. A secret lab. Okay. Shoes of the Glimmering Merchant. Whoa. +3 intellect, +2 perception. Holy crap, shrewd negotiator. Wow. While merchants are sometimes known to wear extravagant clothing either to show off their wealth or attract the eye of a potential customer, these golden shoes are truly outrageous. For anyone able to stomach wearing such gaudy footwear, they're surprisingly effective in bolstering negotiation skills and confidence. And they look badass. Oh my god. I can't really zoom in on the shoes. When you zoom in, it goes straight to the face, right? Those look ridiculous, but +3 intellect is huge because we're a wizard. Plus the perception means we can go real deep on perception if I want. I like the War Mage's boots. I don't know, running around town, I can easily see just rocking these. That's fantastic. Holy shitballs, okay. I wish I could learn more about this guy. The Memoirs of Memoir of a Visionary. So that's this guy. Okay. Yeah. Check to see that the essence generators still work. Retrieve equipment at Memoir Volume 1 from the locked storage room. That's where we are now. And then we found his little lab that he created there. Old Nuna bounty's done. So, check to see that the energy generators are still active. There's nothing else I can do here. Now I'm, like, looking at every little detail. Like, holy crap, there are switches. That is terrifying, that statue. There's little switches that I didn't even notice in different spots. Oh my god. Is that a... That's an altered Escaean, isn't it? I can't do anything with that, can I? Oh, I didn't really hit it, but... No, I can't do anything with those. Okay, let's get out of here. Good. Oh man, that's great. We're cleaning up a lot of stuff here. Now. Oh, I've seen everything. Okay, so I've got all the party camp locations. So I've done basically everything here now. We just have to do... Well, there's the effigy necklace hidden in ruins of heathens long gone. So this is in... From on high, the third surveys the land. From on high. Sowing the seeds of revolt near at hand. Sowing the seeds of revolt. So where was that? This is where the paladins were massing. It could be near Ranger Outpost on high. What's the highest point in the land? Maybe it's Nakuterek, actually. So let's go to Nakuterek again. We'll set up camp here. That could be the highest point in the land, actually. I'm not even sure. Or, oh, is it at the top of this tower? I don't know if you can scale that tower. I can't see it now, but the one in Fjormes Inverno there. Okay, I'm going to use this new shield. I'm going to keep the other shield for now. We'll dump the Winded Wave. Emerald Splitter, I'm so tempted to keep you, but... Should probably put the splitter back in the bag. Okay, I'm going to keep these different boots because I might equip them at different times here. Depending on what I want to do. So let's break down Common Wand. Let's break down the Fine Round Shield. Wait, what? Oh, it's equipped. I don't want to equip it, dude. There we go. Break it down. And then what can I upgrade? I can upgrade my sword, my armor, or my robe. Which takes a lot of Adra. Don't think I want to do that. Oh, can I craft anything, though? Oh, yeah. Admith's Wort. Craft that. I wish there was just a craft all, but there isn't. Craft the leather and craft that steel chunk. Okay, now can we upgrade? Aha! Can upgrade Karok's... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Karok's Pride. Does a bit more damage. Upgrade the Nature's Ward. Yeah, let's do it. Upgrade this shield to second exceptional.
Does the word Nemnock mean anything to you?
Can't
Nemnock,
enchant.
the one who devours.
Nemnock.
There were rumors of a cult in Deadfire that followed Nemnock. Some kind of tyrannical monster.
Interesting. One of my books refers to Nemnock as a god.
Cook
The
recipes.
immortal eater of worlds.
Wow.
That sounds wonderful.
So I can cook stuff. These are recipes. So I can make all leaves tea. Yeah, because I have vegetable, fruit, and mushroom. I can make cheese wedges. Okay. I can make a cheese wheel. 3 cheese wheels, which turn into wedges. 10 health regeneration. I guess it's increasing their health regeneration, right? I can cook. Oh, I have all this raw alabaster I can cook. I can cook this. All these different fish that I've picked up, they're all raw. I can cook all of them. I have never cooked anything before. Wow, 9 of these. I should be cooking these things. Oh, I should just push down. That'll go a lot faster. I can craft grenades. Hell yeah. Out of wine? What is this? Mari Crudia. Oh, it's almost like sushi. Cool. Let's make some. Mariner's porridge? Merc brew. Salted trout. Sausage? Wow. Tar loaf? I'm using different ingredients each time. It keeps giving me more crafting options. I'm using all my other ingredients here. Now I'm using potatoes. Let's do 3 of them. Okay. This is a good way to use all these vegetables and stuff, because it's way better to eat them after they're cooked. I'm getting much better bonuses here, right? Making lots of porridge with all these different ingredients. Wow. Okay, did a ton of cooking there. Holy crap. There we go. 70 and 70, and I have 61 of these porridges? Like, this is one of the best health things I could possibly have. And 36 of these. Yeah, the Mariner's porridge is even better. Oh, that's fantastic. And that just used a bunch of my stuff. I forgot to be... I should be cooking here. I didn't even think about that. And I made a bunch of grenades. Great. Let's make sure we've got those basic grenades cooked. Okay.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An
Yeah.
animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Mesiverno.
You'll be fine.
For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
Exactly. I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself. Fior isn't going anywhere. You could always make amends.
You're forgetting all the bridges I burned on my way out.
Oh.
No, that part of my life is over.
Okay.
At least now I have a place I can call my own.
This campsite? I don't have much to offer aside from a messy camp and an old bedroll. You're welcome to stay as long as you'll have us.
Good, because I have a lot of research to do. And this could take a while.
Keep me appraised
Not to
of any
change the
breakthroughs.
topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
I'm sorry, did you not just come with us to kill that giant bear in the old cave and discover the old governor's dead body? Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous. With any luck, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Probably, though not through any fault of ours.
A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul.
Right.
My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway.
Let's talk about Emerald Stair.
What's on your mind?
Local gossip?
Let me think. Quilici has a girlfriend.
Oh.
As cute as a button. And as
Isn't
smart
he
as
like
an
80?
archmage. That isn't a secret. I'm just happy for him.
Anything else?
Have you heard of the incident at Beldereno Pass? 20 settlers lost their lives in a winter storm.
Whoa.
Ever since, people have heard ghostly cries from a nearby cave. Fascinating, isn't it? Tragic, of course.
I think
Fascinating.
I don't know if I did that already. Anything else?
Sorry to disappoint you.
Okay.
But I haven't heard anything.
She tells
new
me
of
what's
late.
okay. So in
Being an outcast
Beldenaro
means
Pass.
being out of the loop.
Yeah. Tell me about Fior.
You want a story? Very well.
Oh
Settle
God.
in.
Oh God. Wait.
It all started about 50 years ago.
Oh God. We're
in the
going
great
from
city
50
of
years ago.
Spirento. A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position.
He wished to be elected Duke Bell over the Songrata Ducala, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, I should have known you'd be schooled in political intrigue. But I'll wager you don't know how this story goes. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. He was devastated.
That's what did it.
His political future uncertain. No one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians. So, Maxim did what Valians do best.
Effed off? Revenge.
Precisely. They say he prayed to Scan, the
Scan. I keep calling him
god
Scan.
of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing.
Wow.
And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark god.
Wow. So he founded an animancy commune in the Living Lands. Let me just listen.
Spirento was full of animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the animancers followed Maxim all the way out here, including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to collect his soul. Of course, you and I know better. He died peacefully, content that what he made would outlast him. His son has been in charge ever since, for better or worse.
Suppose he's doing his
I
best.
have good reason to be critical, but I also know his life isn't as easy as it looks. He and I might squabble in public from time to time, but
Yeah,
we're
isn't
both
everybody?
just figuring it all out as we go.
We're all just
Thanks
figuring
for
it out
listening.
as we go.
We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Adiran ghost story. You
Sure.
learn a lot about people by what scares them.
Wanted to ask about
What
you.
are you so curious about?
Whoa. Your surname is Castell. Any connection to Castell's Folly?
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castel led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire Archipelago.
Oh.
Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
What was Castell's Folly?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye.
Right, I
As far
discovered
as I
that.
know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture.
Yeah, no kidding.
Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Found a few sites where experiments were happening and bad results. Any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory
He's in the
stories coming out
Deadfire.
of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castle is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation.
Of course. Thanks for satisfying. No family connection.
I
then.
hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already.
No kidding.
Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
How does the phantasmal focus work?
A simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
You're saying the living lands doesn't want to be controlled.
Indeed. Don't get me wrong. This invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory.
A
Perhaps
device
it should remain that way.
used to control the living lands and rein in the chaos. Can we talk about what happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fiore's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
You think that's even possible?
Anything's possible, but there are significant problems to overcome. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started.
It was her,
After
yeah.
all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
It's a lot of power for one animancer. So the Emerald Stair was just a prototype for a bigger plan.
Indeed, a world run by animancy. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it.
Yeah.
Theoretically, her plan
she
should have
rushed it.
worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it.
Really?
It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces behind it.
Does animancy often change people like that?
No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself.
Jeez.
Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
How old were you?
I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Quilici got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time.
What makes you think we'll fare any better than your parents did?
My mother and father didn't know the risks, and I can't stop thinking about them.
Surely they knew there
Caution
was
and
risk.
Experience will stop us from repeating their mistakes. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stair. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself.
Right.
Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Okay. Is that what you want?
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
You have lived before, and with any luck, you will live again.
How encouraging. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, animancer extraordinaire.
Okay, well, let's
In
not
the
get
next
too full of
life, I
ourselves.
could be an idiotic tree.
Hey,
I have
trees
an
are smart.
obligation to use the time I have. No animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first.
Okay. Have you ever tried
Now
animancy
that
on
you
yourself?
mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives.
Oh.
Every animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts.
In one evening?
Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
Oh my god.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
Quantum mechanics. What do you think of our travel
Anyone in
companions?
particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
How about Kai?
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone.
Wow.
Maybe even himself.
You know that already. Do you think we should be concerned?
Oh, not at all. Kai is a sweetheart. And if that's who he chooses to show us, then that's who he is. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process.
Marius?
Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him.
What kind of pressure?
Good question. Mental and emotional pressure, specifically. Marius could hunt the great western stag if he set his mind to it, but his own feelings elude him. When he wants to find himself, give him room to do so, but don't push him. Just be there to catch him.
How are you so wise? The Great Western Stag? A parable told about the gods wherein Galawain created a beast that could forever be hunted, but never caught. Yeah, right. What do you think of me?
We haven't been together long, but...
You've got me figured
I
out,
think I
have you?
figured out? In Paradise, you have a reputation for being an unlawful misfit.
Really?
This is the frontier, after all. We don't exactly do things by the book. Fior Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp.
That's enough for now.
Thanks for talking.
Okay. I don't want to upgrade my equipment. I really wish it would stop prompting me to upgrade my equipment. Wonder if I can turn that off. Reminders. Yeah, there we go. Turn that on. Oh, turn on in-game notifications. No! I have it all turned off. Why am I still seeing the stupid... Yeah, I don't know. I'm still seeing that stupid reminder to upgrade. I don't want to upgrade anything. Okay. Get out of here. Let's exit, and you know what? I'm gonna leave. No, I should take Giada this time, right? Let's take Giada. I'm gonna switch. She's not the strongest in battle, is she? But anyway, here we are. We've saved it, and I think I'm gonna pick it up here next time at Naku Tedek here, and we'll try and clean up this region, do the last couple of quests, and move on to a new region. I can't wait. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Peace.